Hi, I'm Bren. I am here because last month I turned 66 years old and I just started feeling, I guess, useless. You reach that certain age and your kids are all grown and the grandkids are raised. You're retired from the career that once filled your days. The energy's not the same. It's kind of natural to look around and ask, so where do I go from here? What do I do now? On the inside, I still feel the same. I guess there's two things that are still pretty much the same: the way I feel inside and my hair. I have an arrangement worked out with my hair. I wash it, I dry it, I brush it, I put it up, and then it does whatever it wants to. It's always been that way. Things I have noticed on the outside are I passed by a mirror and I looked up and I thought, who's that fat old lady in my clothes? I did not recognize myself. I thought it was my mother. So things do change, but where do we go now? What do we do? And so that really started me thinking. And so I started praying about it, and I was like, well, okay, God, what do you want me to do now? And so I believe that God does not measure us He doesn't measure our worth by what we can do, how fast we can clean our house, or how clean we can actually keep it. He does see our gray hair as a crown of glory. That's nice to know. As they come in, I'll try to celebrate them. So we're not done yet. We are here to display His faithfulness and to intercede through the power of season prayer. Especially the older women, I feel like we are to model the kind of sound doctrine and righteous living that only comes through a lifetime of walking with Him. We have so many more life experiences than young people, and this world is so much different now than it was when I was young. So how can I manifest my fruit today? Well, I think through the ministries of encouragement, presence, adoption, and service. I can walk up, you can tell by looking at people, I can walk up and hug that tired mom. I can take someone out for a cup of coffee, and I can learn to listen and not just butt in and give them my thoughts. Well, if I were you, I would do yada yada, because she really doesn't care what I would do. She needs me to listen to what she's feeling and what she's dealing with. Maybe we could find a child, maybe in church or in the neighborhood, that doesn't have a grandparent nearby. I grew up without my grandparents, and I used to get so jealous when I would hear the other kids talking about going to grandma's and grandpa and going fishing, and grandma teaching them to cook all these good foods and showing them how to sew or crochet or do whatever it is that their grandma was really good at. So we could share ourselves and share our ideas and things that we have learned, and we could share Bible stories and craft time and lots of good things. And so I think that we should surrender. I think that when we do surrender ourselves to God, that we should keep our hearts and our minds open. And so when we surrender, we have to fully trust in Him, which I'm not going to say is always easy, but we really need to fully trust in Him. And that means we have to open our heart. We have to open our minds. We have to listen to what He has in store for us and accept it, and be ready for it. So I would ask that you pray today that you can fully surrender everything to Him. And when you do surrender, make your request known. If you have a certain desire of a way that you would like to help Him. A lot of people are missionaries. There's so many different things that people like to do. So just open your heart and listen, ask Him and listen to what He has to say. But there's a scripture I found in the Bible. It's Psalms 92:14, and it says, "They still bear fruit in an old age." That's me. They are ever full of sap and green. So we're not done. Let's just find our new chapter. Thanks.